Touch is maybe the best sense you have at times. If you really want to be an aquatic ecologist, you better not be scared of the water. You probably better not be claustrophobic. And matter of fact, you probably better have a lot of comfort in places where you can't see very much, and you're really just using your hands when your eyes are wide open, like mine are now, but you're touching things and you're feeling current. So in moving water systems, streams, rivers, ocean, we're not talking about marine here, but I've personally done a lot of diving in intertidal areas or areas right along a coastline where there's huge movement from wave action and tidal action. You'd better be able to feel movement on yourself, whether you've got gloves on, if it's cold water, or if you don't, that even makes it better. But you want to be able to feel that water movement against your body, because that'll save your life at times, but it also will tell you how things are working. And then you want to collect experimental information. And really, you could divide this into two broad categories: biological, so about the organisms in the system, and environmental. And the environmental can be broken down into physical environmental features, so temperature, chemical, which is really a broader array, oxygen, nutrients. You go back to physical, you have flow rates, we talked about that. So now we're going to get into that for this Gentry site. So this is a site in south central Kansas that about a year and a half ago, our entity, the Institute of Economics, started having discussions with a group that is based in Wichita, Kansas, that's led by a physician there, and has one of his very senior folks, a guy who was a member of our EAT community, Jeffrey Lee, Jeffrey and Candace. And Jeffrey works for Dave in some of his other businesses, so he's an entrepreneur. And Jeffrey is very interested in sustainable, regenerative, restorative land management. And he told Dave about this group that he was a member of, the EAT community, and how it was teaching him so much, and he was learning things, and how it might apply to some of the land that Jeffrey had never seen, but he knew that Dave owned. Well, one of the pieces of land was out in south central Kansas. It's not actually the same piece that we're going to talk about.